I'm gonna try and bang this one out fast because I'm wearing a sweater. I had to turn the AC off and it's hot as shit in here. So let's go, let's get it over. Alright, what is up? Welcome back to Recaps from Chirpin DMV. This one's episode 14. That's 7 times 2 for you math nuts out there. In this one, we got the Capitals' most recent games against the Sabres and the Islanders. And as I like to spoil, they're rolling. They won both games. So without further ado, let's get into the game against the Buffalo Sabres. So something to note in this one, Lars Eller's still out with a lower body injury. We're not really sure what happened or what's going on with this guy. All we know is he's still not back, not even today when I'm filming this against the Rangers. So hopefully he rests up and gets back in the lineup soon. Also, TVR, Trevor Van Riemsdyk is in as a 7th D. Jonas Siegenthaler after playing like 30 seconds of ice. Uncle Pete said, let's try someone else. So we got TVR in this one. It's also Backstrom's 984th game. That's the second most all-time in a Capitals jersey. A lot of milestones this year. Maybe it's just because I'm writing them down every game. It just seems like there's a ton. We got Vitek back in the net for this one. So game's underway, 5 minutes in. It's hashtag all caps as you would expect because they're playing Buffalo. If it's anything less, it's a failure. Orlov makes a great stretch pass to Oshie. He can't bury 5-hole. Hagelin and Hathaway get a 2-on-1. Hagelin misses the net. Of course. Orlov angles and just wipes out Taylor Hall. Hell of a hit. This guy's having a tough enough season as it is. Doesn't need Orlov's tree trunk thighs smoking him like that. And then Ovechkin. I say it every video. Vintage Ovechkin, but he's still doing it. Unreal move around Rasmus Dahlin. Just puts it right through him. Can't score but draws a penalty. On the power play, Capitals first unit can't quite get it done. Second unit comes out. Kuznetsov has it on the half wall. Just shoots it. The one thing Kuznetsov never does, he finally does it. Just puts a puck on net. Finds the back of the net. I think it tipped off a Sabre, but good things happen when you put the puck on net. Kuznetsov's been rolling, which you love to see. Capitals are up 1-0 early. That's also Kuznetsov's 400th point, so congrats to that guy. Needed some positivity after the last couple of years he's had. And I'm honestly just happy for him, you know, ever since the Cup, you know, there was the Coke incident, which is his fault, and then he's dealt with injuries and the COVID thing, so just nice to see him rolling again. Also, Justin Schultz got the primary apple on this one. The stat is just insane. Like, what? What a signing. I say it every video. What a goddamn signing. 40 seconds left in the period. Dmitry Orlov, who's also been picking up his game lately, makes a huge defensive play with his boot to break up a 2-on-1. Keep it a 1-0 game for the Capitals. Shots are 13-2 for the Capitals after the first. That's what I like to see, if I'm being honest. You're playing the Buffalo Sabres. Gotta run their show. Early in the second, Oshie just does what Oshie does. He goes to like the whole team and then just puts it on net. Backstrom collects the rebound. He continues to roll. Oshie, what a move. Like, obviously everyone's chirping the defense on this one because they look terrible, but give some credit to Oshie. This guy is just so agile and has unreal hands and vision, so like, just what a play. And Kuznetsov just looking confident. He puts a between the legs pass on Vrana's tape, takes a hard shot, doesn't quite score, but you just like to see Kuznetsov trying this stuff again because when he's playing like that, he's playing his best hockey. And then Orlov again. Got to talk about him again. Phenomenal step up to break up another play. Moves the puck over to Dick Panic, who just rips it on net from far out. Quick shot. Goalie can't get over and get it. Caps are up 3-0 now off Dick Panic's goal. And Orlov, everyone wanted this guy traded like 8 games into a shortened season with no camp after he went through this whole COVID thing and missed 4 games. His family's in the States now. He's feeling better. He's looking way better. You just love to see him playing this good. Buffalo actually gets a decent chance at Taylor Hall, but Vanacek makes the big save. And then there's this weird debacle where Zdeno Chara, they call him for high sticking because Curtis Lazar is bleeding. They watch the replay. Chara got hit and his boot came up and hit Lazar in the face, so they take back the penalty. It was going to be a 4-minute, so finally the refs review something that's worth it because that was the wrong call. Then the Sabres almost score soon after. It goes like behind Vitek, but somehow it doesn't make its way in. Then Sprong, this guy, he gets a break and absolutely nips this puck. He snipes it so hard. Like, what a shot. Always heard about this guy's shot. Put it on display here. What a goal. Caps are up 4-0. This guy's been buzzing lately too. Seems like everyone's been buzzing, but they have. They're on like a 6-game heater right now. Then on another shift, Sprong tries a between the legs move and then an offside 1T that he almost scores on. So this guy's feeling confident. He probably shouldn't be leaving the lineup when everyone comes back in, if I'm being totally honest. Not an odd opinion to have either. I've seen that everyone agrees. And TVR actually touches the ice near the end of the second, so that's nice to see. Getting his reps in. To sum up the Buffalo Sabres season, Jeff Skinner and 2 others get a 3-on-0. and Skinner misses the net. I think that just encapsulates what's been going on in Buffalo so perfectly. Just nothing's going right. Then Schultz puts a puck on net. I actually thought he scored it off the Sabres skate, but I think Hathaway got in on this one. So the Caps go up 5-0. It's just a shit kicking at this point. You'd expect nothing less. Everyone called this game a trap game, and so did I, because Capitals were rolling. Sabres were heavily not rolling coming into this, so obviously they're just going to meet, and that's just how it goes in hockey. If a team on a winning streak plays a team on a losing streak, odds are the team on the losing streak is going to come out on top. Also, I noticed that Backstrom and Oshie were getting less ice in the third. I'm not sure what that was about. I didn't see anything about it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just seemed like they were not playing enough. Granted, they're playing the Sabres, getting the fourth line some ice. I think they even put them out there for a power play at one point, so I guess I can understand it if that was the reasoning. And then Connor Sherry makes a pretty slick back feed to Ovechkin, who just roofs it. He has tied Phil Esposito for 6th all-time on the NHL scoring list with this one. 717 goals. Is that good? I'll pose the question to you. Also, career point 1,299. Also pretty good numbers. With that, the Capitals will hold off the Sabres for the rest of the game. They win 6-0. Vitek Vanacek's first career NHL shutout. Washington's first shutout since like January of 2020 or something. I don't think they had one all last season. So that's nice. And also, Vitek was the number 3 guy coming into camp, so the fact that he has the most wins on the team and a shutout to his name, that's sick. That's good for him. And now let's get into game 2 against the Islanders. Lars Eller's still out for this one. It was a Screaming Eagle game day. Loving those. These are just growing on me more every day. We got Samsonov back in net, and 10 minutes in, it's pretty much all Islanders. They're kind of just controlling the Capitals. Capitals just can't seem to find a rhythm that early in the game. They're known for playing just 40 minutes of a game, which is not good, but they're usually a pretty strong 40 at least. Barzal gets a good look and then draws a penalty. Caps kill it off. Dilly wipes out Barzal in the penalty kill to get the puck cleared. The Capitals have a stronger end of the first period, except Carlson was breaking the puck out. Ovi tried to cut across. Puck hit his skate. Islanders went the other way, but Samsonov made a big save. Going into the second period, 0-0. The Capitals draw a power play early into the second. They can't really get that many good looks. Then a little later on, Jensen and Hathaway get a chance. Jensen does a little toey at the blue line. Who is Nick Jensen this year? I don't know. And then finally, the seal's broken. Oshie scores a garbage goal. He's cleaning up the garbage, but an unreal move by Kuznetsov. Kind of does the Jason Spezza fake slap shot. Catches Varlamov getting ready to make the save and then freezes him. Goes around, has a completely naked look at the net wide open, but he's got a D on him, so he slides it as quick as he can. Hits the post. Oshie's thankfully there to clean up the garbage. Ovi also had a nice pass to Kuznetsov to get this one going, and that'll be his 1,300th career point. 35th player ever to get 1,300 points, so the team's got milestones. This guy's just keep adding up for himself. I think this guy just pulled over in the National Sports parking lot and is pissing facing everybody. What? Like, he got out of his door, was standing in pissing formation, and there is now a puddle where he was standing. But, like, why there? You can go behind the building. Like, I'm next to the building. And now he's just back in his car, not moving. He's looking at me, so I'm stretching. And now he's gone. That was crazy. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. Barzal cross-checks who? I don't even know who he cross-checks. He cross-checks the Capital behind the net. Little spaz move. Capitals go to the power play. This power play is completely dominant. And then finally, Backstrom down low moves it up to Schultz. Schultz just gets his pass over before an Islander stick gets there. It looks like such an accurate pass. Ovi rips it. This might have been one of my favorite one-timers of his of all time. He just unloaded it. He's got his 718th goal. He moves into 6th all time and passes Phil Esposito. So 2 milestones broken in 1 game. This guy's been rolling lately. I know I've said that a million times, but this team is rolling, and he's a big part of it right now. He scores again. He's got goals in 4 straight games now too. Later on, Hathaway gets a solid B-way, just fights off everybody but can't quite score. Then Oshie gets a good look from Kuzi. He doesn't bury, but the momentum is all caps. It's hashtag all caps right now. The period ends with Dick Panic and Mayfield wrestling. I guess Panic like hit him. Mayfield grabbed him. Panic grabbed him back. Mayfield drops his glove and punches him twice. Panic's like, man, what are you doing? Like, I'm not gonna fight you. Chara and Dilly are giving this guy the absolute business. Chara looked so mad. I'd be goddamn terrified if I were Mayfield. He was very quiet the rest of the game. The Caps start the period with a PP because of Mayfield being a beauty with those bombs. And Vrana with a slick pass over to Backstrom. buries it back door. What an underrated pass by Vrana. We know this guy can shoot, but the vision there was nice. Right next to the goalie too. You had to be pinpoint with that accuracy. We got a 3-0 game for the Capitals against a strong Islanders team who had won like 10 in a row coming into this. Then the Capitals take a penalty. Wahlstrom scores on a tough Chara giveaway. Just a missed pass, but 3-1. But the Capitals hold off the Islanders. They win 3-1, a strong Islanders team too. They take over first place in the Mass Mutual East Division, that's what it's called. They just closed out a strong game here. They didn't start their best, but they finished really strong. TVR played 51 seconds, so Uncle Pete is not a fan of the 7th defenseman move. But anyways, things of note, the Capitals have won 6 in a row now. They have just really picked up their game. They're really starting to look good. They're not squeaking wins out anymore. They look like they're controlling games. Like I said, they're first in the division now. Now, people are starting to say it's not a matter of if the Capitals make the playoffs, it's what place they'll finish. So we're starting to feel pretty confident about this team. We got the Rangers for the next 2 games though. Bad history against the Rangers so far, so hopefully we can rack up a win or 2 here, preferably 2, obviously. And then goalie watch, this one's positive. Both goalies are looking awesome. Obviously Vitek gets his first shutout. Sammy keeping the Islanders to 1 goal here. They're both just looking really strong, and now it's hard to tell who the actual starter is, but that's a really good problem to have for this team. Anyways, that's it for this one. Stay tuned for the 2 Rangers games coming up. I'll be recapping those next. Hope everyone had a sick St. Patty's. That's why I'm sunburnt, because I was outside in 12-degree weather and my skin's a complete joke. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and just peace out.